What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Boundless Perception YouTube channel. And today we're back with some very old pieces. These are pieces that I've been putting off and I have been meaning to get to. So we're going on with the next stage of our Frostmourne, Frostmourne's the name of the weapon, Lich King Armor. And that is to go ahead and assemble these pieces. Put together these pieces. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So let's hop to it. So if you guys remember, a while back, I started working on some Lich King armor. And that was when I first got my very first 3D printer, the Ender 3, and I printed all of this, mostly with my Ender 3. And in doing so, I advanced to more printers. Now I have CR10s. I just purchased a new printer actually 2 days ago. So I'll be showing that shortly once I get it set up. But yeah, I printed all this and I was just gung-ho, ready to go. It slowly, graduated to armor, from armor to weapons, and that's mostly what I've been doing, and then Etsy and all that stuff, and I've gotten away from what originally got me into 3D printing, and that was creating the Lich King's armor. Well, since I already have all of the pieces printed out, I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and get back to assembling those. So, today, I know that these two pieces fit because if you remember, I had my blunder where I made two pieces, they didn't fit together, had to restart and do the whole thing. So we are going to be using Velcro today to attach these two pieces to each other because I was going to use magnets, but I just didn't think it would work out as well. So we're going to use Velcro today. We're going to go ahead and cut Velcro pieces to fit onto all 8 of these sides. And then we're going to see if it actually works and if it fits together. So let's hop to cutting these pieces out. Yeah. Alright guys, so I just finished cutting out the pieces here that I plan to attach to my armor. I'm hoping this works. I did not show you guys, well, let's see if I can find the package, here we go, that I'm using. These are Scotch Extremely Strong, Velcro strips, value pack. They hold up to 10 pounds allegedly, that's what they say, so we will see if that's true. They also have an adhesive back, so it's like glue already on the back. So we're just gonna go ahead and pull this off and we're gonna apply a little bit of super glue to it. And then we're going to hope for the best and see how this goes. So let me do that real quick. All right, so now that we've got our tape, our Velcro glued down to the back side here, we are going to try to line it up with our front piece here. So all I'm gonna do is remove the back cover off of these pieces, put some super glue on them, and then just try to link it up like that. And then my goal hopefully will be that it will be lined up the way I need it to be so that I can then just pull it right off and then remove the Velcro strips that are attached with it. So that is my plan. We're gonna see how well that's going to work because obviously I need the Velcro strips to line up with the front piece. So I don't know, that's my plan. We're gonna see how it's gonna happen, how it's gonna work. So let's give it a go. All right, so it came together. There's a little bit bigger gap than I wanted, but that's okay. You probably won't be able to see that because I'll probably have on like a cloak when I'm wearing this that will connect here, so it'll hide all this. So I really just needed to hold on to the back. If I don't like it enough, you know, I end up changing in the future, but I think for now it's gonna work. So I'm just gonna sit here, let this glue dry, and then I'm gonna pry apart, so you guys can see that, the Velcro strip right here in the middle, and then we're gonna put it back on to see if it actually fits and if it works. So see you guys in a few minutes. All right guys, so we put the Velcro on there and it did stick together. Stuck together a little bit too well actually, so I'm gonna have to go back and put some more glue on the bottom side of these, probably some stronger glue, like some epoxy, using my JB Weld or what is it, E6000. I'll probably end up using one of those, but that can wait for now. It does go together. It's a little bit off, and that's just because I glued all these pieces together and they're, you know, off a little bit, but that's all right because we're gonna be wearing a cloak over this, which is going to hide the seam where these two pieces come together, because like the back is not as important in this piece. If I was to redo it, I would definitely print this all as one piece, as I now have a printer large enough to do that. It just takes away a lot of the guesswork. So that's, you know, my little quick reflection that I will definitely be doing when I make my next large armor piece. But, you know, we're learning this all together. So anyways, I need some assistance. I'm gonna get my girlfriend to help me put this on to show you guys that it does in fact fit and it does work. So let's hop to that. All right, so now we're gonna do a fitting test. Front piece, as you guys know, fits. And I'm gonna have her throw the back on for me. So let's do that. You gotta line up the Velcro pieces and then, you know, smush them together without getting my shirt caught. I don't know if you guys heard that pop, but yes, these Velcro pieces hold together extremely well. Maybe a little bit too well. Second pop. Now you can already see hands are off and it has no trouble. Actually, you don't even have to pop the bottom ones into place because it's holding. So yeah, it's not tight at all.
Very sturdy.
Sturtable. But yes, it's definitely holding and no problems with this method whatsoever. I really like it because again, I'm going to put a cloak over it and I'm gonna have to have probably my girlfriend help me do the whole thing whenever I do it, because then also there's a huge shoulder piece that goes on right here. But I digress, enough of that. This works. This method clearly works. So if you guys are thinking about using Velcro to do your cosplays, then it obviously works, and I didn't know if it would hold together as well as it does. This thing is not coming off. Like, you can tell I can move all around. I can't lift my arms all the way up, but it's not coming off no matter what I do, and I'm gonna need help getting out of this. So let me get out of it and we'll have a few more talks about it. So as you guys saw, the Velcro method worked very, very well. I'm actually shocked at how well that worked. This Velcro is phenomenal. Again, this is Scotch, extremely strong. Very, very good Velcro. Much stronger than, you know, like the stuff I remember on tennis shoes. But I am going to have to go back and, like I said, add some glue to these because it does come up a little bit if they get stuck together really hard. I was able to basically get out of this piece by just extending my chest forward, which brought the back and the front apart. But long story short, this is a success. So I'm glad that this all came together. I really don't have any complaints at the moment. I'm really ecstatic about this all coming together. I'm finally getting back to work on armor pieces because that's always what I wanted to do. You guys can't see it off camera over here. I have all the rest of the Lich King Armor pieces on the floor that I have to assemble. Well, not assemble, those I actually just need to attach like straps to and things like that to go around my body. But this is the first step of getting back into it all. This needs to be painted and everything. I'm probably not gonna paint the insides of this because no one's ever gonna see that, so I don't care. I'm not gonna waste the material. But this side needs to become silverish, you know, dark metallic silver, along with this side right here. And we're gonna go from there. So hopefully this video helped you guys if you're doing armor. This is a very simple method. Another method I'm gonna try is when I put this all into my slicer, I'm gonna import it into Blender and put holes in here that will actually fit the magnets. But when I created these, that was probably like almost 6 or 7 months ago now. I did not know how to use Blender. I didn't know a lot of things about 3D printing. So I've learned a lot that I can apply to my next few pieces. And who knows, I might even reprint these now that I have a larger printer that I'm going to do in a later episode. But anyways, thank you guys so much for checking out this episode. I greatly appreciate it. Come along with me again on this Lich King Armor journey. We are getting it all together. And stay tuned for the next episode. So thank you guys, and until next time, stay boundless. See you all. Bye-bye.